This is TechCrunch. Automation is coming to warehouses, and fast. While some companies like Amazon are developing their own robotic fleets in-house, others have turned to outside players for their automation tech. FedEx has dabbled with both strategies, and the $84 billion company has landed on partnerships with robotics companies as the best approach to keep up with its peers in the race toward automation. FedEx's recent multi-year partnership with SoftBank-owned robotics company Berkshire Gray illustrates its strategy. Turn to the experts to develop robots that can take on repetitive, dangerous jobs for humans. Under the non-exclusive partnership, the companies developed Scoop, a bot designed for bulk package unloading or removing large bundles of multiple parcels from a truck at once. FedEx will start rolling out these robots to its warehouses through a pilot program later on this year. Now, while these robots will not work with every single one of FedEx's thousands of unloading doors, the company hopes to be able to scale the bot if all goes well. Stephanie Cook is the Director of Advanced Technology and Innovation at FedEx, and she told TechCrunch that bulk unloading is one of the most physically demanding and unpredictable jobs in the FedEx warehouse. She said, "There's nothing that is off the shelf that we recognize will work for our needs. We worked with Berkshire Gray in the past and felt this was a good fit for us in terms of a collaboration. We knew it wasn't something that we could just develop in a matter of months. It was going to take a multi-year journey to get here." And according to the folks at FedEx, bulk unloading is also a perfect role for a robot. While bulk unloading does require these bots to make decisions, they are not as granular as if the bot was picking or searching for specific packages, which makes it a less complicated task to automate. Cook said the company is looking to automate the most dangerous and physically demanding jobs at its warehouses first. These tend to be better for automation in general because they're often repetitive, allowing employees to work less dangerous and more higher-skilled jobs. The Memphis-based company does develop tech in-house, like the FedEx SensaWare and SensaWare ID sensor systems, both of which help track packages. But developing sensors and developing robotics are not really the same thing. Now, Berkshire Gray is not FedEx's only automation-focused partnership. The company has locked in several partnerships and conducted pilots in recent years as it works toward automating more of its process in and outside the warehouse. Within the warehouse, the company works with Dexterity, a robotics startup with a billion-dollar valuation unicorn status that specializes in robots with a human-like touch. It also has a deal with another unicorn startup called Nimble that builds fully autonomous warehouses. Autonomous deliveries, both last mile and long duration, are also an area of focus. The company signed a pilot deal with autonomous trucking startup Aurora Innovation back in 2021 to have the self-driving truck company haul packages for the shipper on defined routes in Texas. The companies expanded their ongoing partnership in 2022 and have since completed more than 3,200 autonomous loads. FedEx also partnered with Neuro, an autonomous last-mile delivery robotic company, in 2021. At the time, FedEx said it was a long-term commitment and that it had plans to scale the last-mile delivery option. Neuro shifted from delivery to licensing autonomous tech in 2025, and FedEx no longer works with that company. Last-mile delivery is another area the company has tried to tackle in-house with mixed success. FedEx did develop and release the same-day bot in 2019 to help with last-mile delivery, but the bots did not receive a warm reception, even getting kicked out of New York City by former Mayor Bill de Blasio. The company moved on from them a few years later, but reiterated that it is still an area that they are focused on. While the company is focused on not getting left behind in the broader automation race, FedEx folks say that doesn't mean that the company is going to get ahead of itself either. The company is not just grabbing the next shiny robot or tech each time it gets released. The company is also not concerned that its partnership strategy will not result in a lot of proprietary tech. The hardware itself is just that, the hardware. While headlines could make it seem that every company is trying their hardest to automate everything, FedEx said it plans to stay calculated as they roll out these new technologies. For Cook, the main focus of these strategies is still the people who work within these warehouses, which means technology has to be designed to work alongside these people, making their jobs easier while still keeping them safe. Because of that, and because the company is focused first on areas with a clear return on investment, one area they are not interested in is humanoids. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, go to TechCrunch.com.